What's up, y'all? This is Bill Bellamy. How you doing?
Yeah, what up, y'all? This your boy, Young Lloyd, man. Newest, youngest member of the ISC family. But how you doing?
Yo, what's up? This is Tracy Morgan. How you doing?
Yo, what's up, y'all? This is Wyclef Jean. How you doing?
I'm Wendy's mom.
Hi, I'm Wendy's dad, and both of us want to know...
How you doing?
How you doing?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Hi, Janet. Janet? Janet?
Hi, Wendy.
Hi.
Hi, I love your show.
Thanks, Janet.
If I have to get off really quick, I'm working at my doctor's office, so
okay,
bear with me. Okay. But you know what? I am so pissed off at us in general, because why was Justin Timberlake on the award show recently, and they still making Janet pay for this? And why aren't any of us squawking about it? Because you know, if that was Britney and that had happened, they would be clamoring for her to be on the show. We don't see any of us up in arms about it.
We're not good protesters, though.
Oh my God!
Generally speaking, the man has kept us down so much. We really do need to work our jobs to get ahead, as opposed to taking days off to stand in front of a line. Unfortunately, no. I mean, you laugh about it, but honest to God, Janet. Unfortunately, you know, I think the days of an effective march ended with Dr. King. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, people say what they want about Al Sharpton, and certainly we do here on the show. Right. But I think that Al Sharpton, Messy Jackson, and them are the last of the civil rights leaders. I mean, those days are over of us really protesting and it being effective.
Oh, it's so sad because, you know, her last album was better than a lot of the drivel that was out there at the time.
Well, I have to tell you something. I don't necessarily agree, and I don't hold high hope for this next one. But we do share the same opinion on the power of the black protest in terms of marching, writing letters, and being effective. I don't know. I'm going to entertain Jay from Atlanta, who says, Dear Wendy, I'm in Philly on business, but I'm from Atlanta, and I heard you during Advice Hour talking about my alma mater, Morehouse. You implied that guys who attend there are how you doing. Well, I'm here to tell you that the men of Morehouse and Atlanta are goal-oriented, successful brothers that any woman should be honored to have. They are role models, fathers, brothers, professionals, and the list goes on. We need more examples of positive black brothers in our community. I absolutely, positively agree with most of what you say, and respect to all the men of Morehouse. And I don't give whether you're how you doing or not. You know, I was just simply making an observation. I've met many fine men of Morehouse who happen to be heterosexual, and I've met many fine men of Morehouse who happen to be homosexual. So it goes both ways, but either way, that is certainly a fine college. But Jay says at the very end, P.S. Morehouse men also love the Wendy Williams experience. In parentheses, he puts, how you doing? All right.
Yeah, you got a lot of upstanding people with the Morehouse. Diddy.
My ex-husband.
Farnsworth Bentley.
How you doing? To the ex.
Farnsworth and Diddy. Both went to Morehouse College.
I don't know that for a fact, by the way. I just threw that in, but he is a...
In correction, Diddy went to Howard, but Farnsworth is a straight heterosexual man with the Morehouse.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, Farnsworth Bentley.
Got to start someplace. You start with a dream and a mother that believes and doesn't have a job so that they're able to take them around. I got to tell you something. If you plan on being a stage mom, forget about it. You got to quit your job like Dina Lohan. You got to quit your job like Tyra Banks' mom. I love that mother and daughter combination. Like, Miss Banks had a job, and she quit her job to nurture Tyra's career. Well, thank God Tyra turned out to be bankable. You know what I mean? Do you know how many flops there are out there? Like Mr. Knowles quit his joint to, you know, nurture Beyonce. But for every success story, do you know how many broken dreams there are? Parents who quit jobs only for Tay-Tay and them to get knocked up by the boy next door. You know,
or get locked up and be America's Next Top Inmate instead of America's Next Top Model.
Exactly. I got to tell you something. I hope you think Tay-Tay is worth it. But call up 212-862-6401. Dump a lot into your kids, but always keep your eye on the prize. I guess always keep your eye on the failure, I mean. Don't tell them you're thinking about that. Always encourage your kids, but let's face facts.
Be realistic, yeah.
Be realistic. Tay-Tay wants to be Miss America. Meanwhile, she'll get knocked up by one of the Dipset at 12. Right? Little Stevie wants to play for the NBA. I love that dream, but parents never parents a lot of times and even little Stevie, they fall short of getting a plan B, and it just becomes another sad situation. You know what I mean? Oh gosh, I don't mean to discourage. Okay, wait, let me get on track. The Little Miss and Junior Miss Talent International Competition. If this is for you and your little girl, go ahead and call this telephone number, and I wish you well. They got to be between 3 and 17 years old. 212-862-6401. Charlemagne has a friend from South Carolina who all her life she wanted to be a model, and I'll be damned, he was just telling me and showed me her picture. She is on the new season of America's Next Top Model. Which one is she?
Wow. Christian, starting on September 20th.
And she's from Monk's Corner.
No, she's from Columbia.
Oh, I thought it sounds more saucy if you say Monk's Corner.
Columbia is just a bigger, more country city. Where the Dixie flag still
from
flies.
Columbia, South Carolina. Okay, the land of what? Huh? Who? And you would normally think, oh, you got to come to the big city. Even I think that. Oh, you got to get out of the sticks if you want to do something. She went from Columbia to America's Next Top Model, and I'll be damned if she wins. Charlemagne would be great friends with the next Naomi Campbell. We'll have an immediate interview and an inside track.
She could actually interview as soon as she gets eliminated, if she gets eliminated.
If she gets eliminated, well, let's hope she wins. That's our version of Tay-Tay.
You know it's already done.
Did she win?
She won't come. They signed confidentiality agreements.
Does she like the radio show?
Yeah.
Did you ever do her?
No. Say that. Nah.
Okay.
It's people's.
All right. Anyway, everybody, so good luck to little Tay-Tay and everybody with their dreams. I don't mean to be a dream killer, because God only knows people tried to kill mine and it all worked out, but you just always have to have that plan B. I have to tell you, I was in the middle of a hair meeting with Steve Lindsay, who does my hair, and I'm just too lazy to get up and go into the privacy of my satellite office around the corner from the Pink Room. And so, unfortunately, Goose and Charlemagne are exposed to a room full of hair.
That's every day since I've been in.
No, but isn't this hair the most beautiful? Wait until you see it when Steve makes my masterpiece. Isn't it beautiful?
I would put roots on you, but it wouldn't affect you. It'd affect whoever that hair was.
Chang Lee from that they ripped the hair from. So, how you doing, Steve?
Hey, Wendy, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You look very happy.
Thank you. With that hair. All right, wait.
Charlemagne, a dark one, a ponytail like Madonna had, just sticking out.
Charlemagne, would you like a piece?
No, Steve, shut up with your moose mohawk.
And Todd wants to talk about the Housewives of Atlanta. Hiya, Todd.
Hey, Wendy, how you doing?
How you doing?
I watched the Desperate Housewives, all of them, yesterday.
Oh, okay. You're all caught up to speed.
I'm all caught up because I got tired of hearing you talk about them. I didn't know who they were. And my mouth was wide open at the end because I had an Oprah, Wendy Williams, how you doing moment.
Oh, really? Do tell.
Sheree and Kim are bumping Bibles. They are lesbians.
Do you think?
I think.
Oh, yeah, no, Sheree and Kim. Sheree. Well, look, I peg Sheree for being a little sugar in her tank since the beginning.
She ain't no sugar. She's the whole
She's the whole tank. She's faking her whole funk about even caring about men.
Right.
Yeah, she's hard. And Kim, you can manipulate Kim to do whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, if you promise her a car and a new wig.
If you promise her some action and a CD, she'll do more.
Yeah. Well, we already picked that. I mean, when I say we, I mean in my head. I watch by myself, but in my head. I
was just kind of shocked, and I said, I really was yelling at the screen, how you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Well, tonight we find out who Nene's father is, and the drama continues.
Hell, I want to see who he is, but I really want to see what Sheree and Kim really, really do.
Yeah.
Will they go to California and have a same-sex civil union?
I don't know. And will Keith Sweat ever appear on Lisa's doorstep with the two kids?
He'll appear with Johnny Gill.
And how you doing? Bye, Todd.
Bye.
Dear Wendy, Kim compliments Sheree entirely too much. Exactly. I was talking to intern girl in here, and I was saying, look, I've never said to one of my friends with my head tilted to the side while I'm laying down on a massage table, you're so pretty. You're pretty, too. You're so pretty. You're pretty. Well, guess what? While the commercials were playing, I was spending time looking in my pile of papers. I'm calling Nene in just a moment. I have to ask her something. Ow. If you know what I'm saying. If you have her telephone number, please don't call her up and ruin my phone call. Play a song, Goose. We're going to call Nene next. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Damn it, man. Oh, man, it's almost time to go home. I'm so happy. Take my wig off. Right, you guys? Go home and relax. Relieve the stresses of the day. I've got to leave her a message then. I just have to leave Nene a message. I'm just calling to get to the bottom of Sheree. And now she's not going to answer the phone because somebody...
Please leave your message for
don't.
2. Toward your message.
Oh, okay.
To send a numeric page, press 5. When you are finished recording, hang up.
Gosh.
Or for delivery options, press pound.
Sorry. Nene, Wendy Williams calling from New York. Look, me and the entire radio show have one accusation and a question to follow up. We all think Sheree is gay.
How you doing?
Is Sheree getting it on with Kim? We'll talk when you get in town on the 18th and I ply you with Nouveau. Sheree, lashes popping, lips bussin'. My name's on the list. Nene's isn't. We'll be watching you tonight, girl. Take care. How you doing? Bye. All right, well, we'll get to the bottom of it one way or the other. We have pretty good gaydar here, though, on the show, don't we?
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, Michelle. Michelle's 31. She's calling from Brooklyn. Hey, what's going on?
I'm so excited to talk to you.
Oh.
But anyway, I was calling about Sheree because me and my fiance, we watched the show, and he's always saying, I think Sheree is gay. And I'm like, why you say that? He was like, she looks so hard like a man. And then we're looking at it,
my husband,
and Kim looks like a girl that was in a porn with that porn guy Lexi, or Lexus, I think his name is.
I don't know.
But
excuse
she was
me,
just like that girl.
Oh, Lexington Steele, you mean?
I'm going to investigate because I swear it's her.
By the way, mine points to Lisa also as being quite how you doing.
Yes, very much so.
See, I didn't see that one right away. I wasn't really paying attention to them.
Exactly. I didn't really think about it until he said, I think that she's gay. And I'm like, she really does look hard. And Kim always tells us she's pretty. She's not pretty.
Well,
she looks hard in the face.
She's done up. All right. Thanks, Michelle. Take care. Sheree, the moment I saw your face, Sheree. My name's on the guest list. Nene's isn't. My name's on the lashes popping, lips bussin'. You know what tonight is. The Desperate Housewives of Atlanta. Sheree. And tonight, Nene finds out who her daddy ain't. Reckless is on the phone, 28. Reckless is a side man. A side... Reckless's side chick's man is threatening him. OMG. What are we going to do?
Well, hey.
Oh, my gosh. This is serious. Stop laughing.
All right.
You married?
No, I'm not.
All right. You got a serious girlfriend?
No, I gotta break it all down. I don't have a lot of time.
Okay.
All right. I used to deal with this female.
Okay.
She said she didn't have a man.
Okay.
I started getting phone calls about, I'm going to shoot you, and I know where you live, and leave my lady alone, and all this stuff.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, wow.
Nervous laughter. I'm sorry. Wow. Okay. What you
so
need?
Logic steps in,
Yeah.
And I said to myself, you know what? It's not worth it.
Right.
He does something to me, I do, or God forbid, I do something to him. We're both sitting behind those bars, and she's out here with another dude.
Right. Yes.
Right. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so let me keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
I start talking to another female.
Okay.
She goes crazy, scratches on my face and all that.
The other female or the original one?
The other one. She was a straight nutcase. I attract nutcase.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I mean? The other one was cool, but she had a man, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. Being that my last female stepped out of my life, you know, one of those lonely nights, drinking, sipping, listening to some Bilal and all that good stuff.
Okay.
I called up the one that had the man.
Okay. You read it? Oh,
no,
go!
I didn't see her yet, though. I didn't see her yet.
Okay.
She's telling me that she's not with him anymore.
Okay.
So I'm wondering, should I proceed?
No. Are you kidding me? You're 28 years old. You're a peaceful guy. I can tell by your selection of music. You know, you prefer Bilal over MP. You know, so here's the thing. You need to, first of all, the types of crazies you attract, you need to look within because that's a reflection of who you are. And second of all, next time somebody's man calls up and threatens you, you need to throw her under the bus.
Wow.
You need to tell him everything and make up stories. Throw her under the bus.
Because when I called her private. So she's telling me, call me with your number. I'm blocked.
Nope. Don't call. Nope. And furthermore, leave her alone.
Okay, I got
But you know what? In a case of he said, she said, it's survival of the fittest. And I'm on your side since you're the one on the phone.
Okay.
Throw her under the bus.
Hey, Wendy, I also wanted to ask you.
Oh, I don't have time.
Are there any internships going there?
At 28 with a Bilal fixation? Hell no. And your attraction to crazy women. You're not going to get some jealous boyfriend up here shooting up the joint, miss you, and hit one of the interns. Or, you know, God forbid me or Goose.
No.
You keep your reckless ass right out there in Brooklyn where you is.
All right, shout out to Charlamagne.
All right, take care. Darren is from Philly is on the telephone. Darren?
Wendy.
I don't want to talk about that. Thank you, Darren, though, for calling. You all don't care. Anyway, I just had to get him off the phone politely. Phones are open. Amanda wants to tell us about tomorrow is National Freedom Day. Amanda?
Actually, February 1st is National Freedom Day.
Okay, what do we do on that day?
Well, we just, we are thankful for our freedom, and we can do many things in being a better patriot. But specifically today, I'm calling on behalf of Ron Paul's Campaign for Liberty.
Okay.
It's a...
Hold on for one moment, okay? We have to take a break. Anyway, let me get back to Amanda. She wants to tell us about Paul. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
Hey, all right, go on.
Okay, so Ron Paul's Campaign for Liberty is a nationwide effort to promote real freedom and support the original American Constitution. And I just
would that be the one that had black people?
I think so.
Okay.
Not that I love. No, he will be GYN. But
no, I know the name.
All I know is that he's an OBGYN delivered over like.
Mm-hmm.
So is that the person you're thinking of? I don't
know. I must say, I don't care at this point. I'm not on Paul, but I view this is, you know, it's what we do here.
No, I'm not asking you to support Paul. I'm just saying who I'm calling. I'm calling on behalf of Campaign for Liberty. I don't want to, you know, get in a political, you know, battle, but I just want to talk about freedom. I think that's one thing that we can all...
We can all agree on that.
Yeah.
It's a young lady calling from Florida, 24. Ms. Mann, did you guys want to hear more? You know our time is limited in the breaks. I mean, I could have kept her on. Hi, Lena. Lena?
Hi, Wendy.
Hi, I see something I'm not familiar with. What is VSS Ultimum? What is that?
Best friend ultimatum.
Oh.
My best girlfriend ultimatum.
BFF, intern on the phone. BFF. Put it in and turn it up. I'm speaking of that hearing aid. Okay. Okay. What ultimatum? What are we doing with her, Lena? Go ahead.
All right. Listen, she's 24 years of age, right? And she's married to an American, I guess, for her peoples, whatever. That's none of the business. But the thing is, though, this dude treats her like crap. And it's like, he abused her physically and mentally. On a couple of occasions, him and I, got into fist fights. I mean, like literally fist fights. Wow. We tried talking to her mother and father disowned her because of that, according to you, Negroidian dude. And it's just like really, really basically effed up.
Yeah.
So I was like, listen, I got school. I can't be every time I come across here, there's always a fight this and fight that. We tried calling the cops, but because his father is a cop also, they just give him, like, basically warning.
The blue wall. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically. Mm-hmm. So I was like, listen, I'm financially stable. I ain't all that, but I could, give you a bedroom or whatever until you catch yourself. But she claimed, oh, I love and this and the other. I'm like, listen, it's either me or him because I got school and I can't be in all your BS the whole time.
Right.
So was I wrong to give an ultimatum?
No.
As to me or him and like to totally turn my back on her?
Well, I mean, no, you weren't, and I'll tell you why, because it sounds to me like you care enough about her that you only have your back turned temporarily. One day she's going to come to you, and she's going to be ready to take that room, and she's going to be terribly lumped up, and you're going to give her that room after all. But for right now, you can't deal with the back-and-forth phone calls. You've got your own life. I think that you did the right thing. However, you might want to pass her a few telephone numbers. Would you like to give me a couple of numbers?
Or?
Well, yeah, go ahead and get a pencil and paper. I'll be right back to you. Give me 60 seconds, okay? Go get your pencil and paper. I'm going to put you on hold and come right back, okay?
Okay.
You're going to give these telephone numbers to your girlfriend, and you're going to wash your hands of this whole situation.
Okay.
Hold on. Because you can't explain things to grown women, and furthermore, they're married, and I do believe in staying out of grown folks' business, particularly married grown folks' business. There's nothing that Lena can do for her friend. Her friend's got to want to do for herself, but I got some telephone numbers to pass along. Let's go back to Lena. Lena?
Yes.
Are you ready?
I am.
All right, and this goes for any of you all who need some help. I'll give you a few national numbers.
Damn, that hurts.
Nationally, you can call Safe Horizon or go to the website safehorizon.org. Here's their national telephone number. 1-800, turn your radio down, Lena, 621-HOPE. All right, I got to cut you off, Lena, because you're not doing the rules of the radio. So you just listen to these telephone call numbers through the radio. 800-621-HOPE. Or you can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline. Lena, pass this along to your friend. 800-799-SAFE. 800-799-SAFE. If you happen to want to call the Office of Prevention of Violence for Children and Adults, it's 800-942-6906. And these are national numbers, but these people will plug you into local organizations that can help you get out of a very, very, very terrible situation. That domestic violence is just something I can never understand. But nevertheless, I have the telephone numbers, and there you are. This just in. Dean Meminger of New York 1 is on the phone with the latest from Midtown South Police Precinct regarding 50 Cent. Dean, take it away.
Hey, Miss Wendy, how are you feeling this afternoon? You guys say, hold on, Wendy wants to speak to you. I didn't know you were going to put me right on air. But, man, you try to set a brother up, but that's all right, Wendy.
Hi, Dean.
This afternoon, what I have from my police sources in New York City is that 50 Cent was at his office in Midtown on 31st Street, and he had a brand new Lamborghini delivered to his office right in Midtown. And when the Lamborghini was pulled off of the flatbed truck, he jumped in it right away, raced around the block, just taking a spin in it, and all of a sudden the cops pulled him over. He didn't have the paperwork on him for it because it was brand new, so he got a little hostile with the police, and even witnesses in the area say that 50 got hot with them because he was pulled over, but he didn't have the correct paperwork. The vehicle didn't have correct paperwork because it was brand new, so he was taken to Midtown South. That's a precinct in Midtown Manhattan, and he was in there for about an hour, but it showed that everything was pretty cool because within an hour, his friends showed up with the paperwork, and they drove the Lamborghini away from the police precinct.
Terrific.
He was still inside.
Good.
funny thing is that one of his people, they were there where the police were, and I saw her holding 50's hat and his bulletproof vest. It appeared to be a bulletproof vest. So I said, oh, he's still in there. But within the hour, they did let him out. He did receive between 2 and 4 summonses for not having the correct paperwork for the car. Police also told me that he was driving erratically. So, it could be. It's a Lamborghini. He hit the gas and it took off.
Of course.
But, other than that, they snuck him out a back door.
Yes.
So he did come out to where the cameras were in the front. And, he went on his way, and that was that. I guess he has to pay those tickets and make sure that his paperwork is correct now, because like most people know in New York, cops are watching out for rappers to make sure they're doing the right thing and not causing a hazard in the community.
Live from Midtown South, it is the official Wendy Williams Experience reporter, the fabulous Dean Meminger of New York One. Thank you, Dean.
All right.
Good night and good news. Hey, Taryn, our producer, Taryn Donatian. Taryn, can you come to the studio quickly? I want to be sure you grab Dean's telephone number before I misplace it, so that next time there is breaking news in and about the area, you know who we turn to. Dean Meminger at New York One. And the reason why he called me Miss Wendy is because Dean was an intern for a radio station that I worked at here in New York back in 1990. And he was an aspiring kid who wanted to be a news reporter. And he followed his dream. And now he's wearing a suit and making the big bucks. But still calling me Miss Wendy. Look at all my kids. I just raise them and... Oh, Deanie Memmy. Anyway, so that's Dean Meminger. He doesn't know this, Taryn, but he's the official newscaster of the Wendy Williams Experience. By the way, we're not paying. Okay. All right. Shout out to the suits here in the building. The cable is disconnected. Call your cable operator for assistance. I was just in the middle of watching Marilyn Million while turning up my radio listening to Wendy here in the studio.
Sign of the time.
And now I see that the cable is just damn connected. I'm seeing the 3 people on the text saying, are you serious with Wanda Sykes? And I'm like, you guys, we've said how you doing every time we've dropped her name. How do you think she gets released from one job in Hollywood and gets on to the next? There's only way you monkey bar when you're black in Hollywood. Well, maybe 2, and I don't know the second. The first way is how you doing. When you see somebody in Hollywood who's not really doing it way big but always keeps a job, just question it. And you know what? And there's a list of black actors and actresses, of which Wanda Sykes is one of them. David Allen Greer, I haven't figured you out yet, but you always keep a job. All right, do Wanda.
But I am very proud. I am proud to be a woman. I'm proud to be a black woman. I'm proud to be gay.
Wonderful. That's it. So there she is. I mean, I wasn't shocked.
I am currently engaged to my fiance. He's good in every aspect. I mean, he takes care of me and everything. Yeah. But when it comes down to the sexual type stuff, I have a man on the side for that.
You have a fiance and a freaking lover?
Yes.
And you're 22 years old. Are you serious with this conversation? Are you serious trying to live like a 52-year-old woman at 22? Jasmine, do you realize how hard life is to begin with? And you're stepping into it with both feet at 20-2. Are you serious?
Yes.
You're a donkey. This is like having a baby on me or something like that. This is a deal breaker. You steal from me. This is a deal breaker. Yeah. This is going to wreak havoc on your life.
It's heartbreaking.
Your daughter's going to get savings bonds for Christmas from people who can afford to